Welcome back to another episode of the Ice Cream Social, everybody's favorite section, and that is real or spam. You already know what the deal is. Before we go ahead and get started, please, I don't even know I have to keep saying it, Jordan. I got to give it to the people real quick.
Write it down, bro. Hey, get your notepad out.
Yeah, they got to write it down. So here we go. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram, Ice Cream Social Network. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter, ICS Network. Go ahead and follow us, like and subscribe on YouTube, Ice Cream Social Network. Go ahead and follow our webpage, www.icecreamsocialnetwork.com. Go ahead and like us on Facebook, Ice Cream Social Network. You already know what the deal is. It's real or spam. We got my man Jeremy Joyce here, the creator of Black People Eat.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming on,
What's up, y'all?
So, talk to the people, man.
So go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Man, Jeremy Joyce, creator of Black People Eat. So pretty much what it is a company that highlights the best Black-owned restaurants, not in just Chicago, but around the world. As you see here, we're sitting at Lighthouse, one of my favorite spots. All of us just had the Jamaican jerk chicken.
Yes, sir.
He just had the jerk salmon route, you know. Shout out to Love Tea Chicago, another one of my favorite drinks, Black-owned tea company. James and Sherry, they own it. A lot of different teas, a lot of different lemonades. So that's pretty much what I do. And I go to restaurants and I tell our culture, our community, if food is good or not. Yeah. And my goal is to bring us into restaurants. So that's pretty much what I do. If you guys don't know, follow me. Go to Instagram, Black People Eats. 2 E's, trust me. Your stomach, your mouth gonna start watering.
They're gonna thank you.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get it started with a little real or spam. I know we talked earlier saying that you don't follow hip hop for real. Have you at least heard of Tekashi 6ix9ine? The dude with the rainbow hair.
Oh yeah, got it. Yeah, his hair look crazy. Yeah. I see it before. I just see the pictures.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So a little bit about him. So he's gang affiliated. Runs with a certain crew, reps a certain lifestyle. So basically, he's on probation right now for 4 years. He's got sentenced 2 days ago, and basically with probation, he's not allowed to hang out with his old friends. He's not allowed to say Treyway. He's basically not allowed to do anything that he's accustomed to doing. So my question is, real or spam, will Tekashi 6ix9ine survive probation?
I'm gonna say yeah. I got faith in all people. I think everybody can change. So I'm gonna say true. I could be wrong, but I'm a hope it's true.
Man, I think I gotta go with spam. Just from hearing and looking at Tekashi, I mean, everything that he talks about is Treyway and like everything he says. So I couldn't imagine who else, other friends he has. Like if he's not talking about to his buddies, like I don't know.
Yeah. So my thing is, how can you not say the words Treyway? You mean to tell me if I'm in casual conversation, I say Treyway, and somebody's listening, I can go to jail?
Right, but then again, how they gonna determine if he's in there or not?
You don't tell it. You're gonna have to find out.
They're gonna have to find out.
It's like them telling you not to say Black People Eats ever again. Just never.
Oh no, Black People Eats is part of my life. I be mad like when you say that. I'm like, I have to take one for the team. Take one for the team. That's probably what he gonna do.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
Take one for the team.
He gonna have to 4 years.
Yeah, man, that's a long time. So let's talk about basketball. So let's switch lanes. So the Lakers, not the Lakers, but the Cavaliers just fired Tyronn Lue, head coach Tyronn Lue, after going 0-6 in the regular season. Now, real or spam, was Tyronn Lue ever a real head coach?
No. Everybody know the reason the Cavs is booming is because LeBron.
Because of who?
LeBron James.
Yes, sir.
Actually, if you, I don't know if you like LeBron or not. But I love LeBron James.
I
love LeBron James, but if you think about LeBron James, what's interesting is this: when he left Cavaliers, and man, we good, man. Thank you. What's interesting about LeBron James when he left the Cavs the first time, they left from first seed to like the last lowest seed. When he came back, they went to the finals. The man has impact. So yeah, Tyronn Lue, sorry, but LeBron left, he left.
I think Jeremy's right because the first time, like when he left, Dave Blatt was coach, got fired. Tyronn Lue comes in, gets fired as soon as LeBron leaves. So I mean, as a player coach, LeBron's probably one of the best to ever do it. That's all I'm saying.
Luke Walton probably gonna get fired. LeBron leave LA.
Right. He's been on the hot seat. You're right. Yeah.
Now that Cavaliers just need to go ahead and hire Juwan Howard. He's been with the organization. My man's about 80 years old.
You all right?
You never know, man.
They get the keys to Larry Drew. That was the Hawks head coach. He was trash.
Yeah.
Trash. So I don't know.
All right, so next, this is around black entertainment.
Okay.
So BET was getting scrutinized, getting criticized, all the above, for allowing Vic Mensa to basically diss a man that had passed, XXX Tentacion. They didn't catch it. All they did was bleep out my man's name.
Yeah.
And this has been a rumor for a long time. So real or spam, is BET dying?
What I will say is, from what I know, I believe BET's been on a downhill ever since they sold the company to another counterpart, because it doesn't really represent our culture. So I think it's intentionally done to portray certain things. So I can see, I think it's on a slow slope. I don't think it's rapid. I think it's moving kind of slow.
Yeah.
Because look at what we used to see on BET versus what we see now.
Man.
Why doesn't BET have a black-owned food channel to promote black restaurants?
There's a lot of things black owned that BET could feature, highlight, besides just award shows, and playing Baby Boy every 3 days.
Oh yeah, I mean, they already said that African Americans have one of the most powerful buying powers in America, in the world right now.
That's number one.
Yeah, and they never highlight it. I mean, BET doesn't. I mean, they have their shows. But I mean, look at what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Black People Eats.
Right.
It's a whole show.
But imagine not even just restaurants, but imagine food industries.
Yeah.
Imagine fashion industries. Production companies. They don't show that. What if you want to open up a t-shirt line?
Mm-hmm.
They should be showing manufacturers, companies, fashion companies that's in Chicago, fashion companies that's in New York.
Yep.
Instead, they show us. I
Baby
mean, but then again, ask yourself too: what do people want that?
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Do we want to see something ignorant or something really? Think about the video me you was talking about creating purple cows to grow our business to the next level. How many people really want to hear that?
Very few. But how many people need to hear it?
That's the goal. So yeah, I think it's on an interesting slope. Interesting slope. But we'll see. They can have something in the pockets that they may be working on and we don't know about.
So do you think they're missing what they're? Do you think they're hitting their target as far as the market that BET goes to, or do you think they're losing out on the value that they can provide to our community?
I think that they're hitting their market that they're probably planning for.
Okay.
They probably reaching a certain
And
market and they're
maintain
in
the
it.
market. Yeah.
We know if we put something ignorant, people gonna watch that. People may not want to watch me. You talking about how to grow your business versus me about to fight.
Right.
Our phones go out of me and you's about to fight.
Yeah.
Phones go down with me. You talking about business. So I think that if they did other things in the community, they probably would get people, but it has to be people of influence. Maybe get, the president of McDonald's, the African American who owns a lot of McDonald's, then just open up a steak and shake downtown. Or maybe get, somebody else who owns multiple companies, venture capitalists that are black.
Diddy.
I mean, yeah, get somebody like Diddy. Have Diddy have a sit-down Q&A with Diddy. Imagine a sit-down Q&A with Diddy, talking about how he built his brand and all the other companies he invested in. 50 Cent, vitamin water, sell to Coke.
Yeah, he has multiple businesses now. Like 50 Cent is a mogul as far as business at this point. All the different things he's doing with Stars and Power and all that. Yeah. So
I mean, one of the more recent people, Kobe. He's a mogul.
Yeah.
Took his company public less than a month after he retired. That's power right there.
Yeah.
True power. Then even LeBron James, he has Blaze Pizza.
Yes, he does.
See, people don't.
And his wife has a juice company.
Wife has a juice company.
Yeah, juicery.
Yeah, and I think he owns a sneaker store, if I'm not mistaken.
I know he has Uninterrupted,
I think
production
he has
company as
Yeah,
well.
then he has the shop.
Yeah.
And he has the school.
See, we need to talk about these things. The world needs to talk about these things. Our culture, our people need to talk about this stuff.
People don't want to hear about it.
Nah, they want to see me and him box.
They do.
They want to see me and him fight over a girl.
I want to see that. Y'all box. Pay-per-view.
Nah, we light skinned. We can't do that.
Yeah, we don't fight like that.
So, Jordan, you never answered the question, man. Real or spam is BET dying? You tried to avoid the question.
I did. No. I'm here for the question. I say that it's real. I would piggyback on that. Just say that our interest in BT is dying for sure. I mean, at this point, I don't see any positive content. I don't see anything that I can use in my day-to-day life now as a grown man. I mean, sure, when I was watching 106 Park and I was watching some of the more youngster kind of like shows that was awesome, but now like there's no evolution of BET, and that's what it's really missing. And I agree with you on that. Like, if there's a marketplace or there's some kind of venue where we can go and get educated as a network and as a community, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that's right. And even think about 106 in Park, the ideology of relationships, talking, introducing people.
Yeah.
They brought people on stage. They had conversations. They don't do that now. That's a loss of art. Our people don't even know how. Our young people do not know how to have conversations. That's why what you guys do is important. What I do is important. What they do is important. I even think about that 106 in Park, the basement. It was really around conversations, relationships, people. We don't see that now.
That's true.
So I'll go to you. So if BET does die, do you think we'll see another like network for Black people?
So I feel like that question was just kind of laid up for me. I feel like that was like Rondo to LeBron James. You already know Ice Cream Social Network stepping in because we're sitting right here doing it. We got my man right here that promotes Black businesses. We're sending a Black business. We're drinking a Black-owned product. The people we interview, Black, and we booming. Everybody that's interested, we're taking on bloggers right now. They're Black. Creating a network, creating an empire, creating a solid foundation around Black people.
Yeah, that's where it starts.
Right. And I think the thing is we have to be consistent enough to go. Emotionally stable enough to not quit. And I think that's the thing, it be different. I don't think we have the consistency to be different. We figure out like, oh my God, it's going to take 2 years. We quit if we don't get 5,000 followers in 1 month. You know, that's what I think is important. And that's why we have to be ready for when those things do die to start spreading. I think we're in a generation now where entrepreneurship is on the rise for Black people. Like, let's be real. Like, podcasts, you guys on iHeartRadio. How many of us are doing this?
Well, not even that, and you mentioned being different. I think it's a little more than that. I think it's about being true to yourself and being original. And being, whoever you are, just being true to that person. Because I was actually listening to an interview earlier today, and they said the reason why the artists don't last long is because they put on this facade. And the moment they break that facade, people lose interest.
Right.
So like Trinidad James, Algo and everything, he was a walking gimmick. The moment he decided to stop doing that, never heard from him ever again.
Right.
The moment Plies stopped acting like Plies, fell off. Now he's gone back to that. Now he's booming again.
Right.
So it's just all about being original. You don't want to be a company that comes and goes. You want to be somebody that stays around 20 years, 30 years. You employ people. You bring people on into the family who are original, who believe in the mission.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. You just need original content. You need an original product. You need original creators.
Right. Because a good name's better be chosen. The riches. Your name, your authenticity is all you have.
Yeah.
I think the reason why you guys, this podcast is booming because it's authentic, it's real. You get to be yourself. You're in an environment. Black people eat strive because I'm myself. I be who I am. I love what I do. I love to embrace that. Yeah, I love the food, man. Food. We just ate good at Lighthouse. Well, so I'm stuffed. But I think that's important when you talk about being authentic. A lot of people aren't authentic. I mean, something as simple as trust. And like the littlest things, it's hard to trust people. It's hard to build relationships. Simple things. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
That's why we need us to start. Then we change people.
No, for sure.
So for you, circle back, what was kind of your motivation to start Black People Leads? Where did the inspiration and vision come from?
Man, so I started liking heat. So you see how we in an environment now with a lot of Black people. I went to a restaurant, I noticed I was the only Black person. So I said, okay, I'm going to start taking pictures. I love food. I'll be like, yo, my man's here love chips. You ever heard of Symphony Chips? They got some dope chips, man. So, so I started finding myself loving food. So then I said, you know what? I'm going to start taking pictures and recording myself. I started tagging all of these blogs. And I noticed all of them were ran by my other counterparts. And they did not promote Black-owned restaurants. So I said, as a joke, I'm going to create a page that highlights only Black restaurants.
Yeah.
I met with somebody named Rockford Eats. She kind of helped me. Said I need to create a name. I didn't even want to create a name. I was going to do it on my personal page. I decided to create a name. December 12th, I took my first picture. December like 20th, I did my first video. Peaches on 47th Street, the hangover wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they good. Hangover wings, they get you right. After I did that, man, skies was the limit. My goal was to get 100 followers. I think now I'm at like 8,700. So that was my motivation. I said, why don't this other culture like my picture? So I said, you know what? I'll create something to power our community, to put our restaurants on the map so we can have a seat at the table, to connect communities and cultures through food, bring us to the table. That was really my motivation. Last thing Jesus did before he died was eat. Eating is important because it brings people to the table. And at the table, you can captivate the ears.
Yeah.
So Black People Eats is just the foundation to bring people to the table. So that's really my motivation, my why behind the company.
That's big talk.
Yeah, man.
Big talk.
Catch you guys on another episode of the Ice Cream Social.